All right, come on, let's go visit my little brother's office. Well, you see, about a few months back, he asked me to come and look at his website, which was getting absolutely no leads. And the site was like a $5,000 site. And instead of trying to redo it, and I've actually kept a link to the site so you can see it there, I try to apply what I know about television advertising. My background is 12 retail stores. I always kept them busy with TV advertising. What I know about internet marketing, and what I know about retail. Well, the end result has been quite pleasant. And a few months later, Zoff has urged me to try to actually make a business out of this. And I'm actually discovering a passion I have, which is, if I walk into a restaurant and I see that they're packaging themselves incorrectly, I get all irritated. I usually look up the owner and I say, hey, how could you have Chinese lanterns in a Middle Eastern restaurant, or yellow walls in a place you're trying to present as elegant and stuff? So how neat it is to be able to do what I really like to do, which is help a small business who doesn't have the capacity to do internet marketing, doesn't have the capacity to do television production, and is not so good at retail, but he makes a really good meal, or he's a good shoemaker, or a good auto repair. So I think I finally discovered my life's work and passion, and I'm putting it together into this company, and it's going to be called KaboomPages.com. And the intention is to really chronicle passion, to chronicle passion wherever we find it. I don't want anybody who is not so passionate about what they do. They don't necessarily have to be the owner, but they do have to be passionate about what they're doing. And generally, that person is the owner. However, there are people who work for others who are just as passionate and just as interested in doing an excellent job. And that person is who I want. So if you know someone passionate, you know someone who really likes what he does, and you want me to promote him, this is what I do. And the offer or the proposal I make for you is this. All my work is for naught if I don't make them succeed. What I do is we produce a video much similar to the one you're watching, and we do it to highlight the passion of that person, the product they sell, how they do it. We show a video of them doing it, and we try to let you kind of get in touch with that person. My little brother's company is tintingusa.com, and right now if you search it, you'll see that Tinting USA is ranked #1 on Google Video for the word tint training, and he actually does have a training video which he sells as well as he does tinting. He is booked 4 days in advance, and he just had to hire another helper. That's the kind of results that we got for him. Tinting USA has over 150 leads that came during the last 3 or 4 months, and these all materialize into people that he gets in touch with. Many of them became customers, and none of them generally argue about what kind of work he's going to do. Here's Zafar in his own words. I'm going to let him say what he thinks about what we've done for him. And then I'll come back and talk a little bit more about the offering. And hopefully, if you're interested, you'll put your name and phone number below, and let's talk if you're interested. I only take on a limited number of clients because this is a lot of work. Plus, I guarantee 100% money back on everything you pay me for 3 months. Because if you really don't succeed, this isn't for us, and it isn't for you. I'm going to put a lot of work into this, and if it isn't successful, it isn't going to work. So here's Zoff. Walking into Tint Pros, where Zoff is the Tint Pro, and wanted you to kind of ramble on a little bit. Tell us about your experience. And, as you know, because of what you told me, I'm now doing this for my living. So what do you think?
I love it. I mean, most of my business, about 80% of it right now, is from whatever you're doing for me on the website with the videos and stuff like that.
And the old site never really got you a single lead?
No, we've had it up for a couple of years. We spent quite a bit of money on it, and I didn't get one single lead off of it because it just, I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works. You do, but it just didn't work for me at all. It was a waste of money.
And for the most part, you're very busy right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But what is the one experience you have? You were telling me about they don't argue about price anymore.
No, they, I think one of the things is because it's a video, they see a video of me actually doing work. It gives me instant credibility. Okay, and basically, just from seeing me online actually doing work, they don't question anything. They look at me as a real professional because they're not just looking at writing of someone, what they can and can't do. They actually see me physically doing it. And I think it makes my customers, I've had customers ask me if I could fit them in the next week or two, and I've never had that before. I think they see me as the professional of professionals from the way it's set up.
And you're booked 3-4 days in advance these days.
Easily, yeah.
And you had to hire an extra helper.
I had to hire extra help. We're training right now. There's 3 of us total now tinting, and
wow.
it's great. I love it.
So Tinting USA, here, I just want to stand with my little brother and come on a little closer. We're launching KaboomPages. KaboomPages basically is real simple. I'm going to do the same thing I did for my brother. I'm probably going to take 10 to 15 clients a month on, work really hard, make a video about you, produce it, put it up, pump it. The reason it's called Kaboom, it's like an explosion all over the web. Yeah. And I'm going to pump it all over. Right now, Tinting USA is ranked #1 on Google for the term tint training and window tint training and all kind of terms. If you do Cleveland window tinting and you click on the video tab on Google, you're going to find that he basically owns the first 4 or 5 pages. And that's what's happening. When people are searching that, they're coming up with that. I'll do all of that for you and give you 3 months to test it. And if you don't like it, you get to keep all the leads, and I'll write you a check for all the money that you pay me. So if you're interested, fill out the form just below, and I'll hopefully take you on as one of my clients right alongside with my own brother. I'll treat you just as hard. Really, the first couple of 100 customers are going to be very special because I'm going to ask you for a testimonial, and hopefully you're going to be my next testimonial at KaboomPages.com. Go ahead and fill out the form right now.
Kaboom works.
I love it.